welcome to Heat Signature. This is a new series I'm going to be doing. It's kind of like a open world-ish roguelike, sort of in the vein of Hotline Miami, made by the same guy that does Gunpoint. As you can see, I already have 2 saves. I've already beaten the game. In fact, I have all the achievements on the game. I just kind of want to get a series going on the channel of a game that I'm like actually good at. I'm like not, as you can probably tell, I'm not very good at Cuphead. I've made some Binding of Isaac videos, also wasn't very good at that game either. But I am pretty good at this game. You can take that one to the bank. So we're just gonna create a new save. No tutorial, huh? Yeah, so let's see who we want to pick out here. Traveler Morgana. Alright. Thu, Vela, Sunshine. I'm kind of leaning Traveler, because she's got, he or she has a long blade and a quiet gun. Rescue my idiot friend who got captured by the glitchers is his mission. Now, you're probably wondering what any of this means. Tutorial kind of explains it. I guess you could replay it, but what's the point? I'll just explain it on my way. Hey, you need something? Glitchers took my friend. Can you help me? Probably. Send me the details. I'll put some feelers out. Done. Alright, my fee's 200 credits. I'll start now, but come back when you've got the money and I can start telling you where to look. Alright, thanks. So we'll just jump right into it. So, in this game, sort of like a stealth, like I said earlier, stealth Hotline Miami-ish roguelike. When you generate the map, we'll go over the map over here. It's random every time you make a galaxy. It's more like a single nebula in a galaxy. But you start with one base, and your goal is to liberate these stations in this nebula. And once you liberate enough of them, so if I liberate 10, I can take over the stronghold here. And then once I get all 4 strongholds to all these different kind of clusters of stations here, these which are all controlled by different factions, then I get, well, then the game's over, then I win. And what goes along with that comes with that. So I'm just gonna check something out right here, because when you unlock when you liberate a station, you unlock whatever the station technology is there, I guess. So if I liberate this one, it'll give me 100 credits and add 2 credits to future character starting funds. If I get here, I get a special type of ship credit thing again, key cloner. And so I want to start making my way to this armor-piercing long blade. And you can only capture stations adjacent to your starting thing, or not the starting thing, but adjacent to stations you've already captured. So I need to figure out how far it's going to take to get to that. So that's like the best thing in the game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 station captures if I can get from here to here. Hopefully I can. Looks pretty close. And so we can't capture a station yet. We need to do some missions first. Come over here. We can get different kinds of missions. Easy, medium, hard, of varying difficulties. If you look over here, we'll have the mission details. So, easy mission, assassinate Amoko Limogurn. Each of these missions is procedurally generated, so the name of the person, the ship, their faction type, the mission details, so like this mission has a few guards and an alarm time response of 2 minutes. Excuse me. And that's the easy one. I'm not a baby, so we're not going to do the easy one. And we come over here. On the hard one, alarm time response of 18 seconds, lots of guards. It tells you what type of ship they're on, medium-sized foundry ship, and you can check out what the guards and the people in charge are kind of rocking on their kit. So the regular guards will have emergency shields, and you'll experience those later. They're pretty annoying. Capture Yami Polaris. We don't have a non-lethal weapon, so we can't really do that one. So we'll just assassinate Augustus Glass on a small foundry ship and get started. A little bit framey. So there's I hope that didn't fuck it. Is that mission still there? No, me sitting down at the chair kind of fucked that. Okay. Steal the Ophiuchus prototype. 1 minute response time. This game could get a bit framey, so I'm wondering how recording with OBS is going to help. There's like a couple different NPCs that show up that you can talk to. Fiasco, she'll always be there, and Breaker Gemini will show up a few times. We'll talk to them later, but right now let's just get started. So yeah, here's your little pod, your stealth pod. Zoom all the way out if you want. Zoom in right here. Fly around. And you use this. This is a stealth pod, and so in the nebula over here that we're in. Sorry if that's really loud. They can't really see us unless we get into these lights. If we go into the lights there, they will see us and they'll blast us with their guns that you can see moving around up there. So what we do with this, since it's a stealth pod, we just sneakily attach it to the airlock and swoons our way right in. You see guards kind of are marked like that, and they just kind of, go about their business. Since we're a cold-blooded murderer, we're just gonna, stab that man. Stab this man. That man had a key, and that will unlock that door and that door. See, over here, it's marked with a 2. That means you need the level 2 key to get it. That one's marked level 3, so you can either get a level 3 key or higher. So for example, if I got the level 4 key, it would unlock level 4 down. But we could also find these terminals here and use them to unlock all the doors of that terminal level. So we open up this chest that I found, and we get a random piece of loot. Rechargeable extreme range glitch trap. Those are pretty useful for certain enemy types. We'll talk about that a little bit later. That man, get the key. That man, because if he sees the body, he'll sound the alarm. Too easy. He's coming in here, murking everybody. Don't need to kill him because he can't see us. He's as you can see, he has a screen. I guess I'll just wait a split second. He has a screen above his face, so he can't really see things, but he can hear things. As you see with melee weapons, you get a little bit of a dash, so you could also pause the game like this by pressing spacebar. Press spacebar, and you can see this right here is the weapon's range. I'm about to sneeze. No, I'm not. It's one of the... I hate it when you feel like you're going to sneeze, but you don't. So that's the weapon's range. And when you're within weapon range, you can dash to people, which is very useful. This smaller circle right here, or this bigger circle I mean, is for my gun. So that's the gun's sound radius. So if I fire this gun that I'm having, the quiet gun, no one heard that. See, that guy over there didn't hear it. I'm just gonna steal this, which was my goal. If I fired the gun here, he would hear it and he'd sound the alarm. Since he's the captain, if the alarm does get sounded, I can just kill him. And the alarm will go off. And the reason for that is when they sound the alarm, that means they're gonna go to a friendly station, like to dock and get to safety. So if you kill the captain, they can't land the ship. Conversely, you can also blow up the engines. Like this right here is the engine. Can't really see it because of the windows. Here's a window here, and here's something I like to do. So I could walk all the way back to my pod over there, detach, go to my friendly station, or I could just shoot out the window, blast me through the airlock. And then now you're wondering, well, how are you gonna get safe. You're just floating through space now. You can remote control your pod. You can see him. He's like kind of covered up by the thing. Pick yourself up with the pod. For the pod controls, you press left mouse button to engage the engines, right mouse button to brake. You can also hold F to accelerate time by 6 times speed. And when you brake, it'll try to match, if you whatever you have your mouse on, it'll try to match what your what that object or entity's speed is. So we do that. So we turn in that mission, deliver the item there. Gives us the credits, 32, and this liberation progress fills up. When that gets to full, we can choose an adjacent station and liberate it, get whatever technology. Pretty simple. And I mean, that's like the core of the gameplay. Gets more interesting as more technology gets unlocked, as you go on. Different types of missions will get unlocked, different clauses, like it'll ask me to do missions without killing anybody, missions without actually knocking anybody out or even being seen by anybody. And it gets really tough because you'll fight armored guys, you'll fight shielded guys, and you have to figure out different ways to take them on. So here, Fiasco, so we ask Fiasco to do something for us. We're looking for my friend. My friend got captured by Glitchers, which is one of the factions, and we gotta get him back. Or want to get him back. So I asked Fiasco to figure out where he is, and she'll, for 200 credits, will tell me where he is. So she's looking into that right now. I can do this mission here, as you can see, note from Fiasco. When I do this mission, there will be a screen or a terminal on this ship, and if I find it, it's basically I'm sort of recovering the information myself instead of having one of her spies do it. And so she'll knock off 40 credits from the fee and make it, instead of 200, 160. The thing about this ship, alarm time, 60 seconds. So second a body or something is found, or someone screams intruder, you have 60 seconds. If you don't get off the ship by 60 seconds, or if disabled alarm in 60 seconds, your character gets captured and they're gone. You can try to get them back with another character, so like my personal mission is get my friend back. If I get captured on this mission, another character will show up and his personal mission will be to get the character I'm playing as right now back, and then if I do that, I can continue their mission. So we'll do this. This mission is also going through a war zone, so that means the ship that I'm going to be boarding is going to be flying through hostile space. And that's a problem for me, because the second, I don't even remember, pick up, okay, I gotta rescue that person. Because that means the second that that means another ship's gonna show up and start shooting missiles at this ship. The second time a single missile hits this ship's gonna lose its mind, and they're gonna go to the nearest station, and that's gonna set off the alarm. That means I only have 60 seconds, so I'm on a limited time schedule here. I could blow up the engines and just kind of, nullify that. So that guy actually saw me for a split second. Easy peasy. Probably shouldn't have this chest, but since we're just starting out. There's a sentry gun right there, those are nasty. These red circles here, those are heat signatures. If I step inside that circle, they're aware of me, but they don't really know what's going on, so they just go and investigate it. So if I come here, you'll see that he immediately pulls off of that console and starts turning around. He's investigating right now. I can just stab him. That was okay. I kind of dashed there and I hit the wall instead of going at him. And he since I went into his heat sanctuary. Starting to investigate could have gone real bad. Okay, so I'm not in sound range of anybody. I'm gonna pop this guy. So you see the alarms going off. That's okay, we're basically done. So you can see the airlock. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, this is getting a little hairy. So the airlock that has my pod on it got blown up. So that means my pod's just kind of floating over there. What I'm gonna do, because I can't put this guy down. If he's in the spot where that they shoot, he will get killed and then I'll fail the mission. So I'm gonna throw him down, make it all the way back. I'm gonna shoot him out the window and then send my pod after him. I as well got locked down and blasted out the airlock. That's not what I wanted. Well, it looks like the other ship kind of pulled off, so should be alright. I think they like crippled the engines and then just left. So that guy had like a chest symbol on him, and that means he drops an item when you kill him. It could be pretty much any item. Get that mission intel. So now my cost is 160. Easy peasy. So now we just go to the friendly station. Toughest one, or not the toughest mission, but a tough type of mission is one where you have to hijack a ship while it's going through a war zone. So see, since that was a hard mission, it fills up the bar a lot, and it gives me 69 credits, the best amount of credits. I don't really want that swapper. Over here, if you see that say special stock, you come over here and that means it'll have one random item of any type or rarity that you either have or have not unlocked. So once I unlock or start liberating stations, they'll show those items will show up in the shops that I liberate, that type of technology. So this is what we have to work with to start with. Pods, grenade launchers, some guns, a sidewinder, which is just like a teleporter thing. But this will be literally anything, so it could be like something really good or something really bad. Mystery crates, I've never seen these be anything good, and they're overpriced. They're always 70. You buy them, it's always something shitty. I've never gotten like a armor-piercing weapon or anything from it, so I don't recommend those. Let's do one more. Let's liberate a faction, or liberate a station, so to speak, and then we'll call this a recording. This mission, assassinate this guy. I think this one said few guards. So it's just peek right there. That guy saw us and he's coming to go investigate a little bit deeper. So like if this guy sees us, he'll charge that up, and then basically once he Metal Gear Solids that exclamation point, he'll start spelling out intruder. As you can see, the game's kind of in slow motion. Once intruder is fully spelled out, that means the alarm is sounded, and they know you're here. This mission doesn't have alarm though, I don't think. Oh, he doesn't even know. Oh, now yes, he does. Is there any loot over there? Whatever. That guy's gonna see the body and he's gonna... So Say God Intruder, now he's kind of looking around for me. But I'm gone. Easy peasy. All 133 credits. Let's check out this special stock. Armor, overpriced, quiet, concussive, armor-piercing shotgun. That's pretty good. Because when we do our personal mission, now you might be saying, that set you back quite a lot, because that was like 90 credits. True. When we do our personal mission, it is going to take a lot of gear, because either they're going to have shields or they're going to be armored, guaranteed, on the ship that our personal mission takes place on. So we're going to want something armor-piercing. There's more ways to deal with people who are armored than just armor-piercing weapons, but armor-piercing weapons are just the easiest and least hassle. It will also get 100 credits back from liberating this. Bloodless mission. So we unlocked a new client, and this client wants all the missions to do that he assigns to be bloodless. That means no killing anybody on the mission. If we kill someone, the faction liberation or the station liberation bar doesn't fill up as much, and you don't get paid as much. I mean, so that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you want to see more. Leave a like, comment if you're watching. Thank you very much. See you later.